welcome to another episode with me, Living Free Ashley. Today I am so pumped because we are making bagels, gluten-free vegan bagels. Now, I don't know about you, if you're gluten-free or vegan or both or one or the other, but who out there misses bagels? This girl does. I mean, I haven't really found a good gluten-free vegan commercial bagel out there that you can just go to the store and buy, but we're making them today. I'm so excited. I've never made this recipe before, so I'm just really hoping that it turns out. So we'll go on this bagel journey together and see how these gluten-free vegan bagels turn out. The recipe we're using today is from notthatkindofvegan.com. I love that name. And yeah, like I said, haven't made this before, so I really hope that they work out because I've been craving bagels, and if I'm able to make them at home and they turn out to be pretty easy, then I'm gonna be one happy girl. So for ingredients today, you need 1.5 cups of warm water, 1 tablespoon of dry active yeast, 1 tablespoon of pure maple syrup, 3 2/3 cups of gluten-free flour blend, 1.5 tablespoons of psyllium husk. Okay, so I have a little bit of a funny story about psyllium husk, if you can have funny stories about it anyway. So I was at Nada, which is the package-free grocery store in Vancouver, one of, and I was going through the aisles and getting the things I needed, and then I saw that they had psyllium husk, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some. I've seen in some recipes that it calls for a psyllium husk, but I've never used it. So when I was looking for a gluten-free vegan bagel recipe and I saw that it called for psyllium husk, I was like, yes, I get to use it. So those are the kind of things that excite me in my life. Half a teaspoon of xanthan gum, 2 teaspoons of gluten-free baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of sea salt, and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Please know the baking soda is not to go into the bagel ingredients, it's for the pot of water. So just don't think that it all goes in together, because then I don't think the bagels will work out. And for some bagel topping options, you need hemp hearts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. It doesn't list sesame seeds on the blog, but I think that would be a good topping option as well. You also need a large pot of water. You need a stand mixer with the paddle attachment. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can knead it and beat it on your own. I think knead is, yeah, you can knead it on your own, but I think it just takes a lot of effort and a lot of elbow grease. And you also need a baking sheet lined with parchment paper or lined with a silicone mat. Which reminds me that I need to get a silicone mat because it's a better option to use than parchment paper, which you can put in the compost, but I think I need to get myself a silicone mat. So if anybody has a good brand out there that they like and that's durable and they can use over and over, please comment below so that I can get myself one. Okay, I think that's it. So let's get started. stop things here and explain things a little bit. So I've gotten to the point where the dough looks like this, which looks pretty good, and it feels pretty good, but it kind of fudged my way to get it here. So when I started the stand mixer and I was mixing everything, the flour and the yeast water, it didn't seem like it was enough. Like it just stayed crumbly. So I added more water and yeast because when I was proofing the yeast, I didn't know if my yeast was active enough. So I had started a second bowl of warm water and yeast to see if a different set of yeast from my cupboard was more active. So that being said, I really don't know how these bagels are going to turn out because I don't know if my yeast is active enough. I mean, it bubbled a little bit, but probably not as much as it should have. And then I added more liquid into the flour mixture to get it into this doughy state. And I think that has to do with different types of gluten-free flour blends because I know some, when I'm using the blends, you need more liquid in it because it just soaks it up faster. So, I don't know, let's continue on and see what happens. Of truth. I think they rose a bit. Okay, this might be working. And I had to leave, so for the hour that these were covered, I had to leave, and I came back, and when I opened my door, I was instantly hit with the smell of yeast, so in my mind, it's a good sign. And it wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I did have to fudge the quantities in the recipe a little bit, like I said before, but I think I did it. They look a little over-baked, so I don't think I would bake them for as long as it says. But I just wanted to stick to the baking time just to see. And yeah, let's see here. I wonder if it said to cool, like let them cool completely before you eat them, but I'm going for it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Sorry, that was really high, squeaky voice, but this is very exciting. Let's see, taste test. Oh my God. Wow. They're like soft and gooey, not and like doughy on the inside and crispy on the outside. I'm in bagel heaven. I can't believe I did it. Wow. Between being able to use psyllium husk and making my own bagels, it's a freaking exciting day. Oh man. Thank you again for watching another episode with me, Living Free Ashley. Don't forget to subscribe. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Please comment below. Make yourself some bagels, and cheers to living free.